How's it going, everyone? This is going to be a quick video. I'd mentioned this the other day, but I didn't really get around to it until today, which is like early Monday something, really early Monday, like 1 in the morning or something like that. So basically Sunday. On Saturday, at some point during the day, I believe, I hit 500k subs, which is a pretty good milestone. I don't recall if I ever had any sort of milestone goal date for that. Usually I just think of a number that I might get by the end of the year, or not by the end of the year, by the end of the anniversary of the channel when stuff started getting posted, which is October 9th or 8th, I believe. I think it's the 9th, but whatever. Usually that's when I would list, a goal I would like to get or near. As for like 500k, I don't think anything was set, but got that Saturday. As of Sunday, it was already at like 2,000 above that, which was quite a bit for the weekend. It slowed down probably sometime around late December, mid-December, all the way up until April sometime, early April or mid-April. It's changed since then. It's like right after YouTube, it changed some of the sub box stuff and some of the video algorithms and stuff is when stuff started to go down for some reason, numbers-wise, but it's kind of what happens. Sometimes stuff is up, sometimes stuff is down. Originally for like October of this year, which is roughly 5 or 6 months from now, I think I had said I wanted to be at about 800k subs, which is probably a little bit out of reach at this point because of that 3-4 month slowdown, which kind of sucked. Probably what's more of a realistic goal is 700, give or take 50. Something like that, so like somewhere around 700, 750, maybe 650 is a low, because I don't know how things are going to go. Like I've always said, stuff fluctuates so much. Like things were going pretty smooth, pretty quick up until like December, and then it was like, whoop, went down a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Maybe summer will explode, maybe summer will go back down. I have no idea. So I'd say roughly 700, 750 is a more reachable goal at this point. So we'll see. Could still get 800, but that's another 300,000 subs in about 5 or 6 months, which I don't think is quite obtainable. So 700, 750 would probably be the number to shoot for. But anyway, I digress from that. 500k is still a pretty huge milestone. If you had told me, when I started this 4 years ago, almost like 3.5 by now, that I would someday be able to quit Target or whatever job I may be working at the time. Can't really see hand motions. There they are. That I would be able to quit Target and move into a house full of guys who do the same thing as I do. I probably would have told you we're nuts. I pretty much say this every time I make like a milestone video, but it's true every time. Every time I say, can't believe I quit Target. Can't believe I'm living in Colorado somewhere. Never did I foresee myself 3.5 years ago doing something like this. When I started out, I figured maybe max, 10, 20k subs top, and then fizzles out or something, or I just, stay at that number for the foreseeable future. But, it's picked up, and it keeps picking up, except for that one dip. I don't know what happened. That was like the first dip I've seen in the channel since I started. Usually it's been pretty even across the board, and then it goes up, and then it stays even, goes up. That's what had been happening for the past 1.5, 2 years, and then once YouTube started changing some stuff, it dipped down a little bit, but it's come back up. So, maybe that's just the draw of the game, whatever. I don't know what phrase to use, but it doesn't matter. So thank you for being here. 500,000 people found me interesting or funny enough, or just wanted to see the games that I played, enough to subscribe and watch some of the videos. Over time, that number will hopefully grow, and the bigger it gets, hopefully the better it gets. Hopefully things don't turn to shit after a while, because then people wouldn't be happy. So there's that. So I just want to say thank you for everything, and for this video it'll probably be like a Q&A. I'm going to answer some videos, or some questions, not some videos. Might answer some questions in the comments, and then in a week or two or so I'll make a video answering questions. People who have been subbed for a while will have already seen some of the other Q&A videos, so you can expect probably a lot of repeat questions. I wouldn't expect anything too new and outrageous. Usually you're going to get the same, why did you start, who did you start, what was your first series, first game, inspiration, stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of that. whether or not you want to watch it or not in a week or two or three or a month or whatever, whenever I get to it, whenever I come back to this. But I will answer questions, hopefully some one-on-one from just comments, and then I'll make a video later. So that is what I usually do for huge milestones like 500,000 mil. Hopefully 1 mil will come, I mean, ideally sometime this year, but like I said, 800K by October seems a little out of reach. More like 700K or so is probably closer to reach, so another 200,000 within 5-6 months. Hopefully it'll be closer to that. 1 mil will probably be sometime next year. I can't really pinpoint when. Guess we'll have to see how the summer goes. Your guess is as good as mine, but we'll see how the summer goes, see if that picks up at all. But I've taken up enough of your time. Like I said, thank you. My lips are getting dry and I keep licking them, so it's time to end this. I will talk to you guys later. Leave your questions or comments or whatever you have down below or wherever the fuck the comments section is now at the time of you seeing this, because in 2 years it might be somewhere else. And that's it. See ya.